gone about a quarter. How's that? Am I good? Can you hear me? I can't hear you though. Okay. I've got it about quarter away around. Is that what you want for level of volume? Yeah, good. Okay. Whenever you're ready. I think we're just doing a roll up, I think, at the moment. Hello and good afternoon, everybody, from Cabramatta Bowling Club. And we continue the Junior Tri-State Test Series here. And this afternoon we've got a pairs match-up for the girls, under 18s. And it's New South Wales versus Victoria. And we have Jasmine Smith and Reese Finn Young from New South Wales up against Emily Davies and Maya Reese from Victoria. And we've got some other matches throughout the day. We've had to come inside under the roof here at Cabramatta. My name's Peter Dive. Got to doing a little bit of guest commentary here for Bowls New South Wales this afternoon, and it's great to hear you. So the girls are just finishing up their second end of the roll-up. We have other matches, as you can see, going on, and the boys are up on the top green. The rain was quite heavy here this morning. All the juniors were on the carpet this morning, and then it's eased off enough for the greenkeepers to allow the kids to be playing on the grass on the top green where they were yesterday. It should be a very good match, this. It's 18 ends, it's 3 bowl pairs, and if you haven't been watching before, it's a respot. So there's no dead ends, it'll be a respot. And should be an excellent game this afternoon. Hey Mike, good to see you again, watching from Wales. Yeah, well, hopefully Barbara, we might be able to say a couple of humdingers or two. It's been watching today, earlier today, and some of the bowls here by the juniors has been magnificent, right across both the girls and the guys, and the talent is simply amazing. And bowls in all 3 states going forward into the future is looking extremely promising. Green, the carpet's probably running around about around 13 seconds, I'd say, maybe 13, 14. It's got a nice even draw on it, if you would have been seen. So sit back for the next couple of hours, everybody, and watch some excellent pairs in action from these young ladies. Of course, tomorrow we continue our coverage in the morning. So we've got some pairs matches on again, I believe, in the morning. And then they'll finish off maybe with some singles and some triples. So if you're in the local area and haven't got much to do, come down to Cabramatta Bowling Club. And if anybody could give me some information on the Victorian girls, that'd be great. Reese Finn Young, of course, just won the Australian Open singles up at Broadbeach just recently, and Jasmine has been a prolific winner at the junior level and also at club level, winning at St John's Park, which is a great feat, being the strong club that it is. easy to distinguish everybody's bowls. That's going to make it easier for me as a commentator this afternoon. New South Wales have got the mat with young Jasmine Smith. Just a 3/4 length. Jazzy on her forehand here. Just needs a little couple more rolls out of the bowl. Yeah, it's not a bad start. Emily out of the Club Sunbury down in Victoria. Might be just slightly tight on that hand. Might make Jasmine turn over. Still going to stay on the forehand. She can get underneath. Unfortunately crashing there. 3-bowl pairs. It's part of the game that's now being introduced. Definitely have to turn over now here, Jasmine. It's not a bad line. Might swoop a little bit there late. Does turn late on this backhand. Oh, she's made 2. See if Emily can correct. Looks a nice line. Can she reach? And she has. Great shot. Great correction there from Emily. As you can see, there's been a lot of support down here at Cabramatta with on the side. You can see parents and everybody, and what's great about the Junior Test Series is here also has been the coaches. The level of coaching that's been here. Maddie Flapper from Victoria. Michael Wilkes. Natasha Van Eldix. A lot of good players here for the coaches this week. Reese just missing her weight there. Just needing another yard there. How's that, Barbara? Just needing another yard. She's got a better line here, Maya. There's a cracking shot there by Emily. Just got a bit of assistance. Trail the jack. Oh, that's a great shot. Brilliant shot there by Maya. Could be 2 down here, Reese. Jack's just at the bottom of the screen. I'm not too sure if he's going to draw a shot or if she's gone into the pit. It's close. Can she draw another shot? Just run through there, Reese. Looks like it's coming in nicely here by Maya. 2 very good shots, the last 2 bowls. That looks like 3 with the yellow bowl. It's close. It's 2. Brought the mat up just slightly here. Emily, 3/4 length again. It's been sort of the length that everybody's been playing over the last couple of days. It does usually swoop on this club side, left-hand side of the screen, as you can see, but that's a nice opening there by Emily. Just can't see. Has Jazz got the weight? No, just lacking probably 3 feet there. Discussing if they need to turn it over or not. No, just definitely going to turn it over. Looking on an excellent line. Yeah, good starters there by Emily. Can Jasmine find the extra metre of weight that she needs? Well, it's just a touch over. I'm sure by the comments we're getting a lot of support coming from Victoria. Another cracking shot. Great opening. 3 bowls there by Emily Davies. Terrific shot there by Jazz, just getting in there. Might have just missed, and she's got a great toucher. So if you're just joining us, you're watching the afternoon session of day 2 of the Junior Tri-State Test Series. And welcome to the commentary. Ben, how are you, mate?
Oh, very well, and glad to be back. I've just come away from a couple of Zoom meetings, and now I'm a little exhausted, but glad to be sitting here watching some more bowls.
That's good. Mayo just coming down. Can she reach? Trailer Jack would be fantastic. Oh, that might be still one down.
Yeah, we're still one to the New South Welshmen there, and they're absolutely fantastic. So I know certainly one of these young ladies, Reese Finn Young from Merimbula,
yep.
And I know her from her victory of the Australian Open. I said to her the other day when I saw her that the last time I saw her she was riding a bull. There's a a large statue of a bull outside Broadbeach Bowling Club,
Yeah.
and she was sitting on top of it celebrating.
The lead for New South Wales, Jasmine Smith, from my club at St John's Park. She's been in the squad for the last couple of years. So,
Yeah, really good youth program at St John's Park.
yep. Just going to drift on past their Mayor. It's in a good home, though.
Mhm.
So, might look at another attacking shot. See if Reese can find another 3 feet here.
So we are on a 3-bowl pairs format. It's first to 18 ends, respotting the jack, and a 2.5 hour time limit, which again I don't think we'll reach. It's pretty generous, but this is the format that we're playing at the National Championships in Western Australia, and the sides will be selected from all the players we have out here today for each state. Another really good.
Yeah, terrific
home
effort there. Yep. I don't think she can get much out of this, though, Reese. I don't think she can draw another. I don't think she can get through that fence of bowls there. A little bit of traffic. But at least it gives it a chance on this hand to have a try.
So I'm just wondering, I'll get a score update and we'll put it on the screen shortly.
Yep.
Once we look at the camera at the other end, and these girls score this one. So 1 to New South Wales there.
Yeah, and 2 on the first end to Victoria, so it's 1-2 after 2. Going a bit further in length here this time. Stretching it right out to the tee. Might be a new tactic here for New South Wales.
Yeah, I've seen over the last couple of days all of these juniors, I guess you'd say, I'm hesitant to say kids, are smart with their bowls, and they know how to play the game properly. They're getting well coached by the people around them. I know Tash Van Eldix here and Matty Flapper, and all of those good people have taught them really well to be smart with their bowls. Smarter than I am, anyway.
Well, they've got a lot of good junior programs as well at club level, Ben, so that's another great thing about it. As everywhere around, it's just not their own. It's a good opening bowl there by Emily, so they've got a lot of good junior programs.
Yeah, not just the state coordinators, of course, the junior programs at club level.
Yep.
And we are watching this, of course, from Cabramatta, the home of the New South Wales Junior Blues, and the people who are supporting this tournament, our partner.
Just a couple of more feet there for Jasmine. Let's see if Emily can take that yard or metre off. It's not a bad opening bowl, always being behind the head first up. Creeping on by, yeah, great correction for shot. Just needs a couple of feet here, Jazz. Very deliberate in a delivery. It's got a good line here. She got that couple of feet. Oh, that's a cracking shot. Great shot, Jasmine Smith.
Yep, really small target there sitting in front of Jack. A couple of inches away, that's given the Victorians everything to do to knock that away. If you're watching on Facebook, watching on YouTube, let me know where from. We've got Rosemary Robertson from Charlestown, sorry, got in trouble for that the other day at the grade 1. I am, as I've said before, I am a West Australian learning about the northern side. I know a lot about the south.
Yeah, you know all about the west, but not the east yet.
That's right.
No?
You're not wrong. It's from being the RBM for Southern Sydney and Illawarra. Before this, I was Yeah, I got a fair idea of what's south of Sydney, but not much north. I'll catch on. You watch.
You might have to get the atlas out, mate.
Yeah, that's right. I do know. I know Rebecca Lee Williams in Bendigo will be freezing right now, and Maxine from Newcastle, massive up and Deborah as well. Newcastle, that the Zone 2 Grade 1 pennant final, Zone 2 Grade 1 pennant final the other day was an absolute ripper.
Yes. Well, it looks like Reese is on another good line here. She can turn over. Yeah, that's made it a lot better for New South Wales. Made it 2.
Spectacular looking bright, pure white bowls there, just coming down and pushing the shot bowl forward and moving Jack back, tucking it away.
Just looks like it's on a tight line here for Maya. Bowl behind would be good here. Just passing. Give him a little bit of protection here for New South Wales. She's such an excellent draw bowler, Reese.
Barbara Green asking you there, Peter, if Divey, if we still use an atlas.
The Gregories?
Oh, the Gregories. A UVD over in Western
Barbara Green
Australia,
is my fave. She'll say anything for Barbara.
She's lovely. But
a bit of weight here now for Victoria. I think it's going to cut through the head. Well, that really now protects New South Wales for the drive. So drawing another here for Reese would be getting another one in there. Could make it 3, could even be 4. I don't think so. She just needs to get past the front. She might even draw the Absoluta here.
Absoluta.
What a cracking shot. Oh, she's taken the 2 out, though. It's only now 1.
Pushed it away, but what an amazing shot.
Yes.
Just took a chance on that side and played it beautifully. Did cost herself a shot, but she wouldn't be unhappy with the way that's played out.
Just open it up a little, though, for Maya. Just see if she's on a good line.
Oh, it's on the weight here.
Terrific effort. Brilliant effort. Yeah, that'll be 1 to New South Wales, and we're 2 after 3.
What a display of bowls there from those young ladies. That was amazing.
Yeah. Interesting. Let's see if they go again with this tactic. It wasn't too bad there. And Victoria struggled to reach to the head then. So interesting to see if they go longish again. Get the Jack now down to the tee. Hey, Shuey. How are you, mate? Hope to see you over the weekend.
I see Drysdale Bowling and Croquet Club. So proud of Maya with the who leads the way with the junior programs at Drysdale. So you must have a exceptional junior program down there.
Yeah, Maya coming from Drysdale. Well, they've gone to the short length again, which is interesting. But Jasmine's on a great start. Probably just a foot short, but I call a workable bowl. You can work with those. Just a touch wide there, Emily. Let's see if Jasmine can capitalise again with another good bowl. Might be just slightly tighter, is she? It's got the weight, though.
That's a good shot.
Oh, that's a great shot. I thought she might be tighter, but no, it held.
It held, ended up sitting right on the line after moving Jack across a little bit. And 2 wonderful lead bowls. So anyone wondering where Drysdale is, it's on the other side of the entrance from Portsea, on the Queenscliff side of Port Phillip Bay. A lovely location, but geez, it'd be freezing and windy right now down there.
Oh, well done, Emily. Made it only a shot. One down.
Full of Geelong supporters too, I'd say.
Oh, don't. Oh, you and your AFL. Come on, mate.
I know, I've been copping a bit of grief for that last few days. We'll have to. I still haven't had anyone tell me what NRL team to start supporting.
Well, we can't go there.
I live down on the south coast.
You don't want to back the Saints. George. That's an excellent
bowl.
3 excellent bowls there by Jasmine. just needs a couple of feet here, Emily.
Lee Stinson suggesting the Raiders.
And that's a great bowl. Well played. Good opening end there for the Leeds.
Yeah, that's a really good start to go with 3-bowl pairs to push it in. I really like the 3-bowl pair format. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a good format. It's played a lot around, especially in higher level competitions. It keeps the game flowing. A lot of people are traditionalists, the 2x2 by 2x2. For me, prefer the normal game of pairs because you get to play the different types of shots, especially as lead. You can play as a third, so that's what I really like about the traditional game. But yeah, both games are involved with it all the time, so it's really good.
Yeah, I agree with all of those things. I do like the 4-bowl pairs and the swapping over halfway because you're right, they're changing your positions, a change of mindset, and you get good practice. But I like 3-bowl pairs. It seems it's quicker. It's a quicker format.
Yeah,
and it does flow.
Well, they need another bowl in the head here in New South Wales. They're only holding one, but there's a great shot there for Mayer on the forehand to come up and through a purple bowl. So Reese needs another bowl in the head here. She might be a little bit wide on that side. It's not too bad, but there's a great shot here on for Mayer. Just a yard over on the forehand. Get through a purple bowl. So it'll be just a touch wide with this. It's not too bad. I think if she can get to the blue, she might be able to get another shot here. Reese.
Yeah, good shot by Maya there, just pushing through and clattering off a couple of bowls and rolling herself. Gave herself the best chance on that hand to get through.
Just tighten it up. I would leave. She's going to try to change over. Well, she's going the bare draw, just positive draw. Yeah. Trailer jack, she can make 3.
That's it, just on the open hand there.
Yep.
May have pulled it up a bit.
Oh, that'll be another one to New South Wales, yes. And they take the lead 3-2 after 4. I thought she would have stayed there, Ben, just on that yard over shot. She tried it twice. She only had to just narrow grass. So,
yeah, I think I agree. That's the shot I would have decided to play. I think it is sometimes tempting to see the open side there in a head that tight, but
yeah.
Just to clatter around a little bit, even if you miss, there's percentages on that side.
Interesting to see what length they play this way. They went long last time this way. It's probably the medium length. So Jasmine the other way this previous end might have just over-delivered the jack, but it's all right.
Yeah, if it's a deliberate tactic, they maybe just still early in the game assessing their opponents a little bit.
Yeah, great.
See what strength is.
Yep. Great opening bowl. Just needing to arrive here. Oh, that's another excellent starter by Emily. Girls are starting to get used to the carpet surface, getting in the groove, knowing their lines. Another good line here by Jasmine. That's a terrific shot, Jasmine Smith. Well played.
She's been deadly as the lead here. I haven't seen a wild one in the last 4 ends since she got here, and a pretty confident look on her face there too. It's good to assess the body language of the players as they're putting them down, and I think Jazz might be a little bit disappointed with that one. Sorry, my apologies. That's Emily.
Yeah, she's been practicing really hard lately, last 6 months, under the coaching at Dave Ferguson, St John's Park. And here's another straight shot. Get past to be brilliant. That's brilliant bowls. 3 cracking shots.
About as perfect a hit as you could want from your lead.
Well, in this format, definitely. Yep. So I think she's pinched it here, Emily. Yep. Good weight.
Yeah, really good correction with the weight. You're right, just pinching. Potentially looking to run through it a bit, but crossed at the wrong point, crossed maybe a little bit far.
So seeing this is the first time I've met you and you're a WA man, so that's AFL. You're not an Eagle supporter, are you?
No, we don't talk about that. We've discussed this on the feed already. Hey, we nearly won. No, you're right. I'm a West Coast Eagles fan, but I've been living in New South Wales for a bit now, and
yep,
and happily down on the South Coast, married to a Swan supporter, and my children one each, a Giant and a Swan.
Well,
so I'm the lone man out.
Oh, you'll have to pick one of them.
I'll pick whoever's winning. It's usually not me.
Unfortunately, Reece just a yard short there, a metre short. It's not a bad bowl coming in here for Maya, but will she reach? Little trail here would be nice for Reece. I'd like to see a nice little trail. Maybe just a positive draw, just to make sure she's there. That's an excellent bowl. Gets in behind. Still one. But that's the shot I would have maybe just a touch quick. But I wouldn't want to be moving the jack here, Victoria. A little inside edge. Well, still one to New South Wales. Just a nice dead draw here for Reece. She's on a good line here, Ben.
Yeah, agreed. She's been called in by a skipper by her lead on that hand. Is going to edge off that blue ball and lay down.
It's definitely one.
Yeah. So some hard work here for the Victorians. It's still there for a shot. Tougher to for a trail or anything like that. It needs to dead draw it. And it's gone narrow again.
Well, let's see. Oh, it's two. So makes 5-2 after 5.
Yeah, 5-2 after 5. New South Wales, having dropped the first end, have won the next 4.
Yep.
Winning the mat, all that importance, can be a game of momentum, and the all-important mat is the first thing you need. And Jack being the first bowl you throw, and it's
well, it sets the tone.
Exactly.
Really, you're setting the tone. A lot of people have got their own lengths, and you're getting used to the carpet or the green. So you're setting the tone for you all the way that you want to play.
That's it. Reece would be pretty familiar with this type of green under cover. She's down at Merimbula. They've got 2 beautiful greens under a big cover down there.
Yep. Not a bad opener there by Jazz. Probably just a couple of feet short. Excellent opening bowl there by Emily. Girls are having a really good tussle up front here.
Yeah, not many wild bowls, and they're putting them down beautifully.
Just needs a couple of feet here, Jazz. Might have just cooked it just a touch. That's okay. That's not too bad.
Emily, a Club Sunbury girl.
Yes.
And,
I'm sure there's a few of her club mates would be watching.
oh, without a doubt, Sunbury, a big suburb of Melbourne, or outer suburb there, and a really good shot by her too at the back. There's fantastic bowling.
But this shouldn't change Jasmine's shot. She's drawn out. She's on the line. She just needs to sit the left of bowl on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Not a bad line here. Can she get past the front? She needs to wait to get past the front.
Oof. Just crashing a little bit. Not quite in the shot for it, I don't think. Sometimes the camera angles lie, but I do think the Victorians are holding two here.
Yeah, definitely. Is she going to change over, or is she going to stay there? No, she's going to stay. I thought she might have changed.
So just a word on the other rinks. I'll have a minion run around and get scores as often as I can, as Emily puts another really nice shot in there.
Yep.
Is holding three. Three's the signal from Maya. But the weather out there at the top green, it's still raining. It's not as heavy as it was earlier in the day. Green's pretty heavy, and everyone out there in jackets and long pants. Not the most pleasant of days to be playing bowls.
But it's good to see that they're able to get onto the green anyway, onto the top green here where you were yesterday afternoon. Greenkeepers have been here all day and assessed it and said, yep, it's okay for you to play on this green. So we've had a little bit of rain, but not too much. Just a bit wide there by Reese, but yeah, not too much to, the green to be any surface water on the green, so which is the worst you could have. So let's see if May has learnt from the last time she came down here on the backhand.
And she's given it the grass this time.
She's probably, I'd say she's counted. It'd be very close to a count to make 4 down here. Very big bowl. This is a huge bowl for Reese.
Yeah, after having the mat and winning the last 4 ends, and we're still only getting 5 shots out of it.
She's got a bit of love.
Bounce.
Oh. Could be down.
Yeah, close look there by Mayo. I didn't quite see the call. It did look down, like she pointed down, but tough to see with the back to the camera there. Mayo just shifting her.
That's a great shot.
Shifting her line a little bit and dropping right next to Jack on her backhand. That's great correction. No real call about the amount that Victoria's holding there, but Maya definitely holding shot on the side there.
Has to be careful here. Bit of weight on the forehand, up over her own, or just underneath to hit the shot bowl, the purple bowl.
Yeah, she has played to arrive.
She's getting the edge.
Just ducked through that little hole.
She's kicked the goal straight through the posts. Beautiful weight. She's under the front. She could trail a Jack here for a multiple.
She's definitely under the front. Just needs a kick. Didn't quite get it.
Oh, that could be second shot.
Definitely second shot. They've rolled it out.
Well, they're going to get the lie detector out. My mate Shippo calls it the lie detector.
He does. We didn't get none of this dancing around the Jack as we see from often from seconds and thirds.
Putting the fingers out and seeing who's shot. Who's
magic
not.
fingers. I love the magic fingers.
That's 3.
Might be close. I saw a little tap there.
Measuring the other. Yeah, that's in. 4.
2, 3, 4, or was that a 5? We'll see in a second when the score goes over. Sure. I sort of thought I saw her thumb out there as well.
Not sure. Girls are going to have a bit of a chat. We Might just have to hold off until the change of ends. I'm not sure if that was what that score was there.
It was a
10-4.
big number either way. I'll put 4 on this scoreboard. I can adjust that as necessary later on, but that's a big score by the Victorians and a really massive end.
Now, what tactics are you going to do, girls?
Yeah, they're coming right up.
Jack to the tee.
Yeah, she's given herself a few metres to play with there if she doesn't make it to the tee. Big smile on the face as she's a bit nervous watching it go down.
Oh, she doesn't want to throw it in the ditch. That's a perfect roll. Well, the girls will see if they stick to this backhand.
Ian Whalen up there in the Berry Spring of the Northern Territory,
Yes.
complaining about 34 degrees.
Wales, beautiful place. Been to Berry Springs. I was there last October. Wales.
Very nice.
I wonder if he's going to actually go into Darwin. Yes, I was in Darwin in October last year and swam with a 5-metre croc.
Oh, that seems like a silly thing to do.
When you're in a nice Perspex cage.
No, the change of length just had Emily, I think, leaving hers a bit short, but no such problem for Jazz.
Oh, she's playing extremely well, Jasmine. These girls are having a good old tussle. There's a nice correction. Beautiful correction here by Emily.
Fantastic bowl.
Building their heads nicely, the girls here at lead.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I'd be very impressed to have either of these ladies leading in my team. They go very well. It's good to see the Drysdale Bowling and Croquet Club getting right behind Maisie there. I'm assuming you've got it up on a TV so the whole club can watch.
Hope so.
When I was commentating Reece Finn Young's game up at the Australian Open a couple of weeks ago,
Yep.
the whole school there where she went in Pambula, where they had a TV on in every classroom, and the school erupted when she
really?
won. Was
How fantastic that would have been.
doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, that's great for the school and the teachers to allow that.
Mm-hmm.
Might have to change back here, Jasmine. I think that'd be in a line, that last yellow bowl. Yeah, I think the open draw on the backhand's the shot here. Having a bit of a chit-chat. She's comfortable. She's been playing this side of the backhand quite well. Definitely the changeover, which they're doing. Just got to get past the front. Sit the back bowl. Oh, that's all right. That's okay.
So yeah, nice shout out to the Lumen Christie College in Pambula. Hopefully there's someone from down there watching. It is school holidays right now.
Yeah, isn't it lucky they get 12 weeks holidays a year? Wouldn't you love that?
Yeah, not wrong as a student. Teachers don't get that. But my darling wife, when she was a teacher, used to call them term breaks. They weren't holidays because she'd work almost the whole lot.
My sister does the same. She's works in a school in administration, and so how can you get 12 weeks of school, or 12 weeks holiday a year?
It's not a thing.
Let's see if Reece can take advantage here. She's just struggling just a touch on this backhand.
Has really neat form. She's a very classy bowler. She'll figure it out, I think. But yeah, just pushing it a bit heavy there. So do you think, is it a New South Wales one at the moment?
It's up and down, really. It's close. Oh, I'd favour Victoria with the yellow bowl there.
Yeah, Victorian one at the back. Looks it to me as well.
Yeah.
But just such good compact styles. So smooth.
Just a Well, we'll call that the first wild one.
That is the first wild one.
We'll just let that one go. I'm not sure what she was trying there, but yeah, it's a bit wild.
I'm sure she'll be telling herself the same thing. Let it go. Next one.
Needs to take a couple of metres off here, Reese. It's got the line. Just needs to get past that front.
And has.
Running nicely here. That's a cracking shot, Reese Young. Well played.
There you go. There's the correction we were looking for from a really classy bowler. I'm pretty happy with it too. I think her parents are here on the sidelines.
If it wasn't to be Wilkesy, or probably Sharon Renshaw to be clapping her.
Yeah, Wilkesy definitely be there.
Well, got an opportunity here. A couple of feet.
Yeah,
for a second. Maybe
can do it again.
Third. Yeah. Free kick here. A couple of feet with the free kick. Just probably needs to settle. What do the girls say? No, it's two. Two to New South Wales. Well, that's all right. Half of what they've dropped the 4. They've got half of it back already. That's a good thing. Well, let's see how accurate we were.
Looks 7-all, so it was a 5. So 7-all, back to even after 7 ends. And the great games continue between all of these people. Now, I'll just put in the Facebook comments in a second a link to the a link to our representative teams. It will have tables and updates and results of the tables showing where everyone sits on the ladder. Just remember that when you're clicking on links in our section, if it comes from us, or if it comes from me, then it's probably safe. It's definitely safe. If it comes from anyone else, don't click on it. Unless you trust them, it's probably a scam.
There's a lot of that going around.
Oh, look, we've had one today already. We definitely don't ask you to pay for our streams. If anyone's asking you for credit card details, it's not us.
Yeah. It's a great message out to everybody. Another good line opening bowl here by Jazz. Probably just a couple of feet. She looks like she's cooked this one at the touch.
It's 1 on, 1 back. Jack's been jumping around a fair bit, so it may be handy in the end.
Could be. Great line here by Emily. Just a touch light on the weight. That'll probably force Jazz over to the backhand. Yep. All 4 players are communicating quite well in their teams. It's one of the first bowls that she's played on this backhand here, Jasmine. It's a very good correction on turnover.
Yeah, it didn't fall down, I guess, like she liked, but as she would have hoped. But the weight's perfect.
Yeah,
there's a real tendency I've noticed out there to when you change hands to lose a metre of weight, and she certainly didn't do that. And look at the reply here from Emily Davies.
Brilliant shot. We'll have a meeting in the middle of the green, have a chat, have a board meeting.
They're certainly not scared of that, of giving each other advice and really are collaborating quite well as a team. Sometimes it's good to for your leader just to have a go, but often, and the majority of the time, collaboration in teamwork's the way to go. Yeah, it's Sharon asking, giving advice there. They are allowed coaching these juniors. Sorry, that's Beck.
Yeah, well, they've got 1, maybe 2 seconds there, so little forehand. She's got herself coming through. So she's got Jasmine coming on, and she's got the Jack as well.
So Divey, Jason Pinnock.
Oh,
So
yes.
you've got a well-known humdinger for a great shot.
Well, it comes out soon, Jace, when they play it, okay? This is what you've got to get. You've got to get yourself, everybody knows, I've called a great shot a humdinger.
All right, so I'll figure something out
Yeah.
as I'm working my way through. But that's
go.
good to know, Jason. Thank you for that.
You'd know Jason as an RBM up
I
there.
do know Jason. He's a good mate of mine at Yamba with another good mate of mine, Glenn Dixon. They've just entered the over 40s pairs, which close tomorrow. So get into it. Get your entries in on Bowls Link.
Is that open pairs or men's pairs?
Open. Over 40 opens.
Beautiful. Well, it's a key shot here. They could be two down. Might be two down now. Yes, she is. She singled two down. So just a nice draw here for Reese.
Yeah, that last bowl of Mayer just dropping in beautifully at the right weight is enough to add another shot.
She could be tight. Yeah, maybe back to the draw was the last shot that should have been played there. But can she get the free kick here, Mayer, for 3?
Well, she doesn't have to adjust much on her last bowl, and she's under that front one.
She might even touch it across. Oh, that's a great shot.
What
that's
a cracking shot.
That's a brilliant shot there by Mayer Reese.
But was it a humdinger?
No. Now, I'll explain the humdinger.
Right, yep.
Everybody wants to know about the whole humdinger. So if you're, say, 3 or 4 down and you come in and draw a shot or you get shot, okay, on your team, that's a humdinger.
Understood. Big rescues.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a rescue shot or, that's what mainly it's for. You can't overuse it, though.
No, clearly. Was it 2 or 3?
That was 3.
Perfect.
So we're down there with now Victoria leading 10-7 after 8 ends.
Yeah, look, we're in a situation where Victoria's only won 3 of the 8 ends, and New South Wales the rest, but they're up 3 shots. They're giving away big numbers when they're going down, and that's something that they should try to strangle, I think.
Yeah, 1 down's always the best if you can do it. That's why I thought Reese might have come back to the draw then.
Yeah, my old friend from St George's Basin is a Scottish man. Campbell Connell always just yells out, "One's a good, whether you win or lose."
Yep. Another excellent start here by Emily. That's a great shot.
That is a fantastic shot. Just rolling in onto the jack and falling down. So hard to do on just a bare jack. I know it's the purpose of the game and the whole mode you're meant to do the most basic shot, but it's often the hardest, the smallest
It's not
target.
a bad reply, though.
Reese just jumping in the way, just shooting past. Whoosh.
Excellent shot, though. These girls, Ben, are having a really good tussle.
They're certainly having a crack. There's a lot of pride in their. I think I said it on the last one. There's a lot of pride in their uniforms in their state, and they love their position. They all want to go to Perth. Who wouldn't? And
well, you tell me, is it a good place to go to?
Heaven on earth. It is a lovely place. I married a New South Welsh lady, and all our families over this side, so that's the reason we're over here. And
Yep.
I'm very happy down in Jervis Bay.
Oh, that's a nice place.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Jazz, she can arrive up here. She's got the confidence to do it, but that's okay. That's not bad. She's given at least a try here. There's 2 cracking shots here by Emily.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she has not missed today, I don't think, Emily. She's
she's really dialing in, as you're saying. Yep. She made a little struggle early, but these are 3 terrific shots again. Yeah, brilliant.
Where's hats off? That's magnificent.
Oh, I'd turn it over here. Go 1 down. Try to draw to the 2 back bowls. You got something to sit on there. It's too hard a shot on the backhand. I think she needs to just arrive here on the forehand. If she can get to the 2 yellows behind, she's only going to be 1 down. And at least you can then try to build the head here for Reese.
Like Jason Wilson, mate. Yep, there's certainly a chance of some other rink updates. I'll run round and leave Divey here for a bit, and get some updates for everyone after the 10th end of this game.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well set up in the head by both ladies. Emily definitely having the advantage, but Jack movable. Her bowl's hanging out there over the side of Jack. And if it comes back, then it's all Jasmine there on the left.
Yeah. Don't forget, our coverage continues tomorrow with the conclusion of this test series. We'll be live streaming here on Bowls New South Wales. A further 2 more games. So...
Good start there by Mayo. I'll just having a look at the ladder now, and seeing where everyone sits. The Victorians are on top of the ladder on the both the girls and the boys ladder, and overall, obviously, at the end of that, having won 11 games and lost 5. Good choice of a shot there by Reese.
Yeah, she just went underneath, and she's taken her 2 bowls out a little bit further, so it's a definite 3 here now for Victoria. So this is going to be a very important shot. And it might change a hand here with that bowl. Myself, I like the forehand draw to sit the 2 yellows. At least you're only going 1 down.
Start on the backhand, looking to move
sweeping.
Jack. Oof. Little danger there. Didn't want to knock that one up, but pushed it sideways, luckily, and it's not in the count.
It could be close to the count, actually, Ben, I think. To me, that looks like 4. What do you think? Beating that blue one, yeah.
That blue one. Oh, so that blue one at the back's further than I thought it was.
Yep.
That's worrying.
Well, you don't want to lose this second... Well, this is a shot I would have been New South Wales. So you got something to rest on there.
As well, it's definitely on now. That's a real wall.
I think there might be a bit of a chat and a coach's chat here as well, I think, on this shot. It's all or nothing. They can get the jack to back of the left of screen and make a multiple. But if not, draw just to the purple bowl that May have just done and maybe get second shot. They probably 4 or 5 down here.
Just an interesting statistic on the boys' ladder while they're walking around here. The margins, while Victoria's on top with 15, Queensland 11, New South Wales with 8. Having Queensland and New South Wales having drawn 2 games, New South Wales have a score aggregate there of 0, a margin of 0. Queensland have negative 15, but have won more games. It's one of the fun statistics about the sport we play.
Well, it dropped down. Can she get a rub off? No.
Not quite.
This could be another handful.
It looked like a 5 to me again.
It could have been. It's definitely 4. Let's see what the girls change it to. Could be out to... Could be out to at least maybe 15-7 here. There's no change on the board just yet.
Yeah, she'll set the jack first. Reese is off, I think, speaking to the coaches, definitely up there on the top left of the screen.
Confirming how many it was.
I think perhaps they're
just
checking how long
for the jack. Oh, we're after the umpire. So
for a jack measure. Pam, I think, umpiring again today. Our rightio. She gets around the state a lot. She leaving her husband at home by himself, which she hates. She was telling me the other day. I quite like Pam. I get along with Pam well.
Do you?
Yeah, she's pretty straight with you. She doesn't mess around, but I've seen her a lot around the south. Her and I get along. It is. They're putting 15.
That was 5. I thought that last ball that got knocked up made 5th.
Ducking under the cameras. Oh, it's not Pam. It's a local Cabra guy.
His glasses out. Yeah, it looks like we're in by about.
Yep.
Are we? Well, got to put them on or take them off. We're seeing that, but it's in anyway. So
You play a good foot.
Yep. Well, the next 3 ends are key here for New South Wales. They've dropped a 3 and a 5. They had it back to 7 all.
Yeah, I think I'd like to see them win at least one end immediately, and that's just for nothing else except for confidence. Getting kicked around a bit can make you lower your head, and confidence is such a big deal in this game. It's such a mental game.
Yep. It's got to start building the head a bit more and a better choice of shot, I think, here.
But, he's not making it easy with shots like that.
No, she's been playing extremely well up front. The good opening bowl there by Jasmine.
Yeah, Steve Burns online from Dunedin in New Zealand. Another bowl was tragic. Just loves watching the game, and when Emily's throwing shots like that, why wouldn't you? Just seems to, since she's picked up, you said she had it rough a bit to start with. Since she's picked up a game, since she's dialed that length in and dialed it in completely, she hasn't missed a beat, and may have been the different now in the change around in the fortunes for the Victorians.
Yeah, definitely. She's building the head really nicely, though. Jazz is still playing extremely well. It's Emily Davies is just, like you said, it's dialed in. Don't change a thing here. Just play the same. They played 2 beautiful bowls on the forehand here. Another nice draw, even an up and over through the bowl to the left. Even if she can get through the gap here and behind. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's fantastic.
Just using Jazz's bowl on the left. Lots of good advice coming from behind the rink here to Reese, as you can see.
They might attack here.
Mm. Yep, Sharon's at the back there giving good advice. I think were it me, I'd be running through.
Yeah, positive weight up through the head. Just open it up. Make sure you connect. You never know. She might get onto the jack and take it back. But nice positive weight here. 2 or 3 yards through the head.
Yep, that's what she's done.
Yep. A little swing up.
Played it extremely well.
Yep.
Wow.
Sit and stay. Great shot.
Perfect shot.
Yep. Might only be 1 down, but it's a lot better head there for New South Wales. Great shot, Jasmine Smith.
Oh, it's given Reese an opportunity now just to, for a shot on that wing bowl, just to touch and move it.
Yeah, just
tap jack across a little bit. It's all there for her.
Yeah, sit the bowl on the forehand. Yep. We'll see what Victoria's got to do here. Very happy with herself.
Barbara calling for a humdinger.
I know. Didn't get shot out of it, Barbara. They're dying for me to call it a humdinger.
That's right. They're waiting for it.
action, I would think here, Victoria. To get to the back bowl. Sit the back bowl. That's good. That's excellent. She only needs a couple of feet of weight over here. Just a nice positive draw. Doesn't have to go silly. Just needs to make sure she's arriving.
That's it. Does need the definitely needs the angle.
And there she
to
comes.
Get the result. And she's
she's got shot out of it. Brilliant.
Kick Jack just a centimetre or two, but moved Emily's bowl across and has taken the shot with a brilliant bowl.
Yeah. It's not a bad reply.
Oh, exceptional. As it rolls down as well. Close look.
She still thinks it's there. It's a nice draw. That's a guide there. That yellow bowl just back behind Jack High. Beautiful guide here for Reese to draw into the purple or just beat it for 2. She's on an exceptional line here, Ben.
Yeah, looks good to there. It's all about the weight now.
Oh. She'd be kicking herself. She's going to get back to her own bowl. Will she sit her own bowl?
Oh, just ran through.
Snuck past. Well, she hit the line the last time. Just a touch more positive. She could be a bit tighter, is she?
Yeah, look tied out straight over hand. I might be wrong though.
She gets down to the purple.
And she has.
There's a humdinger for you. What a great shot.
And
she's made 2. Brilliant shot there. That's what they're doing. They needed, as you said, Ben, they needed to win this end. They've done it. Make it 15-9. We go to 18 ends. And, of course, if you're just joining us, a respot on the tee.
That's it. 3 bowl pairs, 18 ends, and a 2.5 hour time limit, which we're very unlikely to reach.
I don't think we've even got close, have you?
No.
Yesterday and today?
Absolutely not. Definitely not. But we're seeing an absolutely fantastic display of bowls here by all 4 of these ladies. I sometimes really stagger me with the skills on display here. Yeah. But that last end for New South Wales, all 6 of their bowls did something good, and that confidence that after dropping a couple of big scores, 8 shots in 2 ends.
Yeah, and 5 earlier too.
Yep.
So, gone back to this similar length that they were starting off with, where they got back to it in the game. It's an excellent opening bowl there by Jasmine. Let's see if Emily can continue this excellent form she's had this afternoon. Looks on a good line, just be shy of a touch of weight. So this length is a little bit longer for New South Wales. Very deliberate in all the preparations. That's one thing about everybody I've seen the last couple of days here, Ben, is how deliberate they are in their deliveries.
It's a pleasure to watch. It's teaching me things about bowls and my own form, which are, and I think I played my first year in the 2s this year with my mate Scotty Matheson down in Huskisson.
Oh, Scott! Now say hello.
Oh, we'll all say hello to Scotty for you, but
yes, please.
And the lads, it's
Scotty and I go back a long way.
Yeah, well known in bowls and one of the better greenkeepers out there.
Definitely.
Our front green at Huskisson's as good a green as I've ever seen.
Yeah, I played there in the state pennant finals a couple of years ago when it was when they were there for the 2s.
I was there. I was at St George's Basin actually at the time, but there you go. I wasn't playing. I wasn't that good. but
we played at Huskisson. Yeah.
And David Caldwell, the organiser there,
yes,
the current Australian Open Triples champion, because they haven't played it since 2013. they won it last. So, but just some really good bowls here by Emily once again.
Yeah. She is really putting on a performance this afternoon.
Absolute sniper.
Yeah, you don't want to give her too much room. She's just
Terrifying.
terrifying the jack. Not actually hitting it, but just giving it a scare nearly every time. So, and corrected every bowl. Like the first bowl, she's just short. The second one, she's gone a couple of feet more. The next one, she's right on it. So, Scotty and I used to play bowls when he was up in Sydney at Rydalmere.
Mm-hmm.
And he moved down there.
Yeah, he's just around the corner from me now. Another.
Yeah, lost his house in the fires down
That's
there.
right, a Conjola.
Yep. Reece just needing to arrive. You can get past the middle yellow. Still 2 down here, New South Wales. Tuck around the corner would be lovely, yep.
New South Wales, you're right about the next 3 ends. You said it last end, and you're still right now. The next 2 ends may decide this contest for one way or the other.
Well, you wouldn't want to see Victoria get out. You know, the Victorians would, but
Yeah, that's
for
right.
New South Wales, you wouldn't want to see that get out to much more than a shot at an end. And it becomes difficult. And she's made 3. Well done, Maya.
Beautiful shooting.
Yeah, you don't want to go the old run rate. More ends, more shots than ends. You know, get the run rate over 1, as we like to say.
I hadn't heard that one before. I like that. I'll use that. That's
You can take that one.
You're right. You don't want it to go more than one at the end.
No.
The run rate. And Reece, if it rolls down,
Well, that's okay, but she's probably still 2 down.
got a good round of applause from her teammate. And with one bowl to go in her magazine there, she's got opportunities again just to roll herself up and over for a shot. But a higher percentage now for her last bowl.
Yeah, if I'm Victoria, I'm wanting to get behind here. Now, will she be game enough to give this a bit of a positive? Or just draw? Now, probably draw, but she can get a turn out of her own. She just wants to make sure she's there.
Yeah, must arrive. I think Jazz just showing her how much room she's got to draw into.
She's got to turn. She's got to turn a bit more.
Drop.
Not sure. How is it going? I've still got a shot to go. Be at least 1, possibly 2 there.
So a little bowl there to rest on for the Victorian, for Maya. Drysdale Bowls and Croquet Club product.
It's got a bit dark out there. We've got the lights on the grass green.
Yeah, I found that last couple of days. It's meant to be getting lighter at night, but it's hasn't done that.
How many girls? 2. So New South Wales get 2 back, but Victoria now have got another 2 to make it 17-9 after 11.
Scoreboard will update shortly, but yeah, it's Orang Signs. It's nearly twice as many, nearly doubled their score, and there's 7 ends to go.
Yeah, we've got 7 ends of difference. 7 ends to go and 8 shots of difference. So that's that run rate.
I said I'd duck off after the 10th end to get some scores for you, so we'll do that now, and Divey will be back shortly.
No worries. Back to a short end here, the girls. Let's see how Emily keeps continuing, and she's done it again. Yeah, well, she's been player of the match so far. Been brilliant. It's made Jasmine turn over to the backhand. She hasn't played many bowls on this backhand yet this afternoon, so interesting how she goes. Well, that's extremely good. That's well done. He's your first, probably the second or third bowl on that backhand. Yeah, well, and again, beautifully positioned there by Emily. I'll tell you, Club Sunbury, you'd be proud of this young lady this afternoon. Can Jazzy just beat her own? Needs to be arriving. She's dropped a weight. It's unfortunate. Just a skewer, just a touch here, but oh, there's a cracking shot. What a shot. Well played, Emily Davies. If she's not going to play an on-shot here, Jasmine needs to be behind to give Reese something. She needs to play an attacking shot. Well, that's okay. That's in a good spot. That's in a good home. Reese can play a little bit of weight there on the backhand. If I'm Mayer, I'm matching that back bowl. You got one, possibly two. So I'm definitely matching that back bowl. Even if she gets back to the tee, well, of course, in this format, if it's killed, and that's where she's gone. She's gone back to the tee, so if it's killed, it's respotted on the tee. I don't think the draw, I'm not sure if the draw is the shot here. She's got to play a bit of weight underneath the front bowl. May need to go a bit quicker, Reese. I might have blocked that shot. Yep. Plan A, put one on the tee. Plan B, draw to the back bowl. And that's what she's done. Two brilliant shots there by Maya Reese. Reese Fing Young's nanny, they got really the draw now. She's getting a little bit frustrated. Well, she can open the draw now here for a counter, Maya. And he has to beat the blue. And she's done it. I think she may have. It might be close. There's not much on here for New South Wales. Not much on at all. Could go at it on the forehand. I don't think that. Sharon's having a look. That's a New South Wales coach. No, it's not. It's Rebecca Lord. See the way. She can try to go for the two yellows on the right. Try to get the cannon onto the first yellow, onto the yellow next to the white. I'll try to play a little bit more positive up underneath the front bowl, up underneath the blue. It's a tight path through there. She might get onto the white, hit it, might go forward along the line. I'd say backhand's a better shot here for New South Wales. She's going to get the straight. That could be 2 or 3. Let's have a look. That's 1. They're going to get the lie detector. While they're doing that, how's the scores, my friend?
Scores. So I'll just tell you before I start telling you scores, it is freezing outside. To the point where it's beautiful in here. It's almost putting me to sleep in here. It's nice and warm, but outside it is icy, and there's kids out there in shorts and T-shirts, which is blowing my mind a little bit. But I'll tell you, on the inside rink, on the synthetic, on rink 9, which is a pairs game of Taylor de Greenlaw and Chanel Chakouche from New South Wales, and Madison Jacobs, Amity Bickley from Victoria. Victoria's leading New South Wales 10-6 after 7 ends. Next door, Shelby Powell and Katie Astley from New South Wales against Lacey Gerrick and Corinne Stallen of Queensland. New South Wales is up 16-5.
Wow.
Yeah, rink 11 next door again to them, which is another New South Wales versus Queensland game. Zoe Nichols and Ella Cameron against Lily Vardy and Stella Palmer. The score there is 7 to New South Wales, 17 to Queensland.
Wow.
And rink 12, Kira Powell and Holly Anderson of Queensland against Lily Dodd and Georgia Ponton of Victoria. The score is 10 to Victoria, 8 to Queensland. And I didn't get rink 13. I've failed there. I'll go back out and have a look in a second. But on out on the grass here, the poor people out here, which are all the boys playing outside, is rink 15. New South Wales leading Victoria. Victoria leading New South Wales 18-9. That's the New South Wales team of Sam Bowman and Travis Moran, and the Victorians Jack Cassidy and Joshua Cartwright. Yep. On rink 16 is New South Wales versus Victoria again. Tim Thorning and Tom Rich from New South Wales against Kane Wilson and Kobe Cromie. New South Wales and Victoria all tied on 8.
Yep.
Ring 17, Queensland 19, New South Wales 4. That's Flynn Cooper and Kobe Katau against Riley Gerrick and Jack Churgwin from Queensland. Rink 18, Queensland 12, New South Wales 12. That's the New South Wales team Billy Waite and Jacob Aitken against Travis Pearce and Hayden Leslie. Rink 19, Victoria 6, Queensland 7. Todd Bryan, Wyatt Martin from Queensland, Will Mears and Seb Pretty from Victoria. And rink 20, which is closest to us here, Victoria 10, Queensland 11. That is Trent Bremer and Sam Collier from Queensland against Bailey Randall and Charlie Boswood of Victoria. Some close games and a couple of blowouts, but all round, everyone's having, all of the states having pretty mixed results.
Yeah. And Emily does it once again. Well done there, Ben. That's a great effort going around the club to see those results, and I hope everybody likes to hear those results of everybody. I'm sure there's club mates and family members all wanting to know how everybody's going. And
we like to read out everyone's names. Everyone deserves some credit just to get here, representing your state's no mean feat.
Definitely. Oh, it's a crucial shot here for Jazz. She's another 3 down again. She needs to, and unfortunately she's run through. So if you're a club mate or family member or anything of Emily Davies, I'd be putting this on permanent record or something, this match, and just show, look how good she was today. She's been on fire. She has unbelievable. Hi, Mr. Hobbs. How are you? No, nobody's allowed to use the humdinger, so Ben's got to come up with his own.
Yeah, I'll have my own. I won't steal it from you. I like the ringside dive part though. That's
well, they all wanted me to sit with Clive.
Clive Adams.
So there's ringside Clive and dive. See, so they wanted me to do that. So
my good
never
mate
got the opportunity to do that.
It's my good mate Clive Adams over in Perth at the moment as their new operations officer. Not doing much commentary these days.
No, it does a magnificent job, and so. They might get away with this, New South Wales. Oh, no, they didn't. Now, can you draw to the back bowls around the blue to get shot here? Maybe get to the back bowl and then flop back in towards the jack. Can that get you shot at least here, Reese? Just trying to make sure that she can arrive, but she's run through. They have been on a lot of pressure here, New South Wales, Ben, this afternoon.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially with the way Emily's played up front.
And Mike Brindle, the Queensland team of girls, didn't call out. You're right. That's Sophie Allen and Dakota Brindle. They're playing Addie Ryan and Akasha Fortune. And I'm about to go check their score against Victoria. And I'll go check their score now. I just missed that rink. Won't be a second.
He's doing a great job, Ben. He's crashing the furniture, everything, destroying the place. What are you, mate? Come on. Background noise. Well, lacking a bit of weight there, Reese, with a second one, trying to overcorrect. Can she get past the front? She has. She's made it 4. Well, this is practically a game, set and match if they can't do something here, New South Wales. This is big call. She hasn't got much to do. There's not much on. She could probably try to play a little bit of weight up through the backhand, I'd say. Try to connect with the blue bowl. That might get through the gap. Might take a couple of shots out. Might get lucky to bring the jack back to bottom left the screen. Near the Kookaburra sign. It's going to come and have a look. That's a good idea. You can relate that back to Sharon. And just a reminder, we'll be covering more of the test series tomorrow, starting around about 9:15, 9 o'clock, I believe. And we'll have 2 more matches tomorrow for you on our live stream. So it's been a great idea by all 3 states to have this first time the Junior Tri Series. It's an excellent idea. Girls just having a meeting, just to have a look. I think a bit of weight up through the backhands to go here for myself. Good sportsmanship there by Mayer, handing the bowl over. She could get onto the purple, could get onto the blue. She could even roll through. If she gets it right, she might even get a bowl onto the jacket. Might spit it out to the bottom left. Good weight here, solid weight. Be positive. It's going the backhand. She's not far away from the blue. Can she get it straight? Oh, well, she's taken 2 out. So that's a good result for New South Wales. Just didn't get the perfect, but brilliant shot. Well played, Reese Finn-Young. We'll get the girls to update the scoreboard, and we'll do that ourselves.
So I can report back now that on that rink, Queensland versus Victoria, Sophie Allen, Dakota Brindle against Addie Ryan and Akasha Fortune. Queensland's are up by 1 shot after 12 ends, 12-11.
Well, there's at least another 2 to Victoria here. So, yep. I'm not sure of the end before. I don't know if we got that one the end before.
I'll just have a look at the scoreboard in a second and we'll...
Yeah, we'll get it updated. Girls haven't. They've got it at 17-9, so it should be changed over probably to
So I think they haven't put that last one. Is that right? The I'm a rink. There we go.
Yeah, we should be getting it now. We should be all right. This should be the evens ends anyway, because I'm pretty sure we started at a 2-ended roll-up, so they haven't had a kill or anything, and of course that would respot. Sticking to this forehand, she has been brilliant on this
Absolutely.
side of the green.
Deadly
today.
on this side of the green.
That's the proper word, deadly. That's just creeping, but yep, she has been deadly.
It is crazy for me to think that bowl there may be the furthest one she's put from the jack in 5 ends.
Oh, probably more.
Yeah, probably more.
Probably more. Yeah, definitely. It's an interesting changeover here for New South Wales. Jazzy could have played up through her own, just running on past.
My mate Lucas Protopappas, the multi-disability pairs champion of the Australian Open just recently. Thanks, Lucas. I miss you too. I haven't gone far, mate. Call me whenever you want.
He's still around.
That's right. I haven't gone anywhere.
Still around.
And Lucas, yeah, go the Vicks, of course. Pretty sure he's an Essendon supporter, is Lucas.
Has he ever got a smile off his face, that bloke?
Never. He's the happiest man on earth. Love him to death. He's a champion.
I'll need to drop a yard here. 2 to 3 feet here for Jazz. Unfortunately, she's not. Just running on past. Okay, it's the shot. Surprised she didn't play kept that forehand up there. She could have turned her own bowl over there, Jazz. Run on for a couple.
That's it. Michael Brenner says commentators curse. We've been talking her up too much and put the mockers on her.
Yeah, she's got 3 with not 3 feet or something outside 3 feet.
Exactly right. It says, damn. Funny. Good amount of people watching. It's great to have you all here. I'm really glad you're here for this Tri-State Junior Tri-State series held at Cabramatta Bowling Club.
Well, if Emily doesn't do it, Maya does.
Oh, my goodness. Those purple bowls certainly just sitting there. They stand out a bit, and they're just sitting there beautifully now right next to Jack.
She's tight, but if she's got the weight, can she get onto Jasmine's? Or is she going to get around the front?
Well, I think that held.
That did hold. Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
And, mate, just a little heavy there, but maybe looking to cover at the back.
Yeah, the call was to get to the back 2 blue bowls. So, yeah, she's got to play a little bit more weight here. She's got to be at least a couple of, yards through here, sit and stay.
Certainly, well, she's on the right line. We'll see if the weight's right, but you're right. She's got to crash into something here.
Yeah, she's got to get to her own. She's got the jack. Oh, she may have shot.
One down is the call, but that's better than 3. That's or 2.
Yeah.
And the cracking shot there as she played it pretty narrow on the correct at the correct grass. Just unlucky to get 2 edges and not fall in on Jack.
This is going to be interesting here. The head's really set up for New South Wales now. So it's interesting what Victoria are going to do.
Cindy Hazelwood there watching from Indonesia. Glitchy internet. Well, stick with us, Cindy. You're seeing some good bowls there, even if it is 4 frames at a time.
She might want to just try to be wide here on the forehand. Yep. She might try to turn her own yellow bowl out or be towards the back.
Back it is. She's pushing all the way back.
Yeah, there's a nice shot on the forehand here for Reese, just up underneath the front blue. She can sit the white, sit the shot bowl out. If not, she might even just get onto the jack. If not, the backhand. Yeah,
there is the backhand option there. You're right to on the heavier side, but yeah, both sides. She's definitely on the forehand.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be too heavy. Just nice, positive, up through, up underneath. She might even get onto the jack here. Oh, she's got the hole.
She keeps finding the gaps.
That's twice.
Yeah. Just the gaps you'd hardly think a bowl would fit through, and she seems to find them.
Well, it's a bowl and a bit of width.
just unlucky, playing the right shots, playing them almost perfectly, and just missing out.
So another shot to Vic.
The Victorians have moved the jack right up.
We'll make that 20 to 9 after 13 on this 18 end pairs match. They've scored a few ends in a row, haven't they, Benny?
Yeah, last three ends. I'm just looking there. New South Wales has actually won 6 of the ends and Victoria 7. So it's by end count, it's pretty even, but that's not reflecting on the scoreboard at all.
It doesn't help when you drop 2 5s and a 3.
No, exactly right.
Is that right? 2 5s and a 3? Yeah.
Yeah, it's right. Well, a 3 and a 5 in 2 ends and a 5 2 ends before them.
Yeah. Well, there's a nice correction here from Jazz. Oh, trailing the jack, very nice. Surprising they've gone a little bit longer here, Victoria. Been playing a short, medium length end, and they've gone a bit longer. So that first one, Emily was short, and she's not there again. So early on, New South Wales played this length, but and were quite successful. So it'd be interesting to see if they can capitalise on this longer length. Needs to just drop here, Jasmine. Or stay up. Unfortunately, neither.
Pushed through a little bit. I'm a bit surprised she pushed that hard. The first shot was really good, and the second one was just an anomaly.
Sometimes people like to be up with their second bowl.
Mm.
I know a lot of players, they like to be up with their second bowl, and sometimes it's not too bad.
Mm. It's good correction.
Another bowl in the head is key. They need to win this end, New South Wales. Start to get some multiples. She's got another good line here. Just get to her own. That's 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's a start.
It is a start, and Emily Davies, that's the worst end.
Well, didn't somebody say it was a
commentator's curse? That's it. It's
we won't do that anymore.
Nicola Richards, Emily Davies, putting on a show. The GOAT. Just call her the GOAT. Go the Vicks.
Well, there's only one GOAT.
Oh, who's the GOAT?
In bowls?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, Aaron Sheriff's the GOAT.
Yeah, Sheriff's the GOAT. Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to see him playing for Raymond Terrace over the weekend and at the
what
AO.
An amazing feat to have Victorian, Queensland and New South Wales.
That's right. I don't think that's being made enough of. That's we should get Bowls Australia media team onto that because that's a remarkable feat.
Yeah. To have all 3 titles.
He's more humbled than you'd think. He's not in his head at all.
Nope. He's a great person.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to draw another. Can they? Now there's an opportunity here for Reese. Let's get some confidence back. Let's draw another shot in here. She can draw up to Jazz. Turn Jazzy over. And she's done.
And
sits and stays for 3. Gives, though, Maya, she can play the same bowl as the last time bowl if she wants to. That forehand, she was on that path. We've got 25-9 up there on 14. We've missed an end. See that in the background there, Ben?
Yeah.
We've missed a 5. Sorry about that, viewers.
We've missed a 5.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
It must have happened.
Must have been the last end.
Yep. It wouldn't have been the last end. Must have been a couple more. 25.
And what might have been while I was running around.
Yeah, probably.
That's it.
Yeah. I haven't got up to speed of how to make your adjustments made on the
That's all
computer,
right, yeah.
Okay.
I had to guesswork through it myself.
I've got the L plates on the back of the chair here, ladies and gentlemen.
Me too. Whoops.
Oh, what have we done there?
It's all right. It'll catch up. That's okay. I think there's a...
She's driven. She's just wide. Just a little technical issue here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we've just lost the screen in front of us. It won't be a second.
So we'll try to get the commentary going. Might be a little bit of a delay coming through, but I've just lost what we're doing, commentary on the live screen. So we've got 4 here for New South Wales. Another forehand here. Drives again. Well, they've got a chance for a big score here. New South Wales holding 4. Drawing for 5. And has done it. Well done. 5 shots. We'll have a look at the score to make sure it's okay. The girls aren't really signaling that we can see it. And we'll get it all fixed. Beautiful. Thank you. Back to the short end here. And a lovely bowl coming in by Jazz. Just a couple of feet short. We'll get it checked at Wales and when he leagues. I'm sure the girls will get it up to date. I have to agree with you there, Roger. Young talent is brilliant. And you can watch it again tomorrow if you wish. We've got a score here of 22-14 on 15, mate.
Is that what the scoreboard at the back says?
Yeah, that's what they're looking at. That's what they're saying.
So something's changed again. That's all right. We can fix that.
Yep. And just slightly wide. So they've got 5 on the last end, New South Wales. And I'd say that 5 would be probably 3.
That one there?
Yeah. Like that 20, maybe 2.
Oh, hang on a sec. Take that one out.
Yeah.
Like that.
We'll do it that way. Jasmine's just up on. And that's a cracking shot, Jasmine Smith. back in business.
I can fumble around in an Excel spreadsheet with the best of them.
It's all right. So, building a nice head here. We believe the score is 22-14 after 15. 3 ends to go. New South Wales holding at least 2.
Carmen Plaza saying, yep, not an old man's game anymore. I'd agree with that. And it was interesting. I was reading a circular from, an annual from Bowls, New South Wales, from dating 1906 the other day. It's in the Bowls New South Wales archive on my first day. And they were saying the same thing. It's not a game for old men.
No.
And yet the reputation persists.
It's amazing how many people out there that get to, say, 50 or 60 and they take up the game of bowls, lawn bowls, and then they said, why wasn't I taking this game up earlier?
Why wasn't I doing this 20 years ago?
Yeah, I took it up 30 years ago when I stopped playing cricket. So I'm 56, so I stopped playing cricket when I was 26, and I took the game up then. So any people out there that are, in there just finishing their cricketing careers or soccer careers or anything like that, get down to your local club and just try it. You can put into barefoot bowls. Excellent shot. She's drawn shot. Brilliant. I'd say there. Yep, 1 down.
Yeah, fantastic shooting there from Mayo. But you're not wrong. And that was my last job as the RPM was participation and getting people involved. And the concept is that if you're still competitive, but you can't play footy or anything anymore, or you don't, you're getting overtaken by the young blokes.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You're still competitive.
But you can easily go and play a game of barefoot bowls, as you know, Ben, and have a few drinks on an afternoon or anything like that with your mates to see what the game's like. And that's how I got into the game, was a gala day. Just went along for the gala day, and I've played the game ever since. So that's what people need to just have a look at. And just don't think it's a game for people that are 50 or 60.
Agreed.
Another good shot here.
Brilliant shot by Mayo.
Brilliant. And she's flopped the bowl over. It's protected it. It's going to be extremely difficult now there for Reese.
Yeah, Jackie's tucked away there and sat in for a. I don't think she got another shot, but definitely made it tough.
Yeah, it's only 1. Jazz has only indicated 1. She's got to play a little tight on shot here. Just try to drift past the yellow. If she can do that, she might be able to sit the bowl. She needs to get past the yellow, though. She was online, but unfortunately not. Well, there's a nice...
Oof.
Well, there's a nice open draw. If she's game enough here, Maya, she can make 4.
And Reese probably wishing she had one more bowl, having opened that up. Roger Webb saying a very different system at juniors up to 5 years. I would say that we call them rookies, Roger. And they have a competition all of their own. But Mayo, a pretty good shot there. Left it alone. Pretty good decision.
1 down. Yeah, 1 to Victoria.
Yeah, 1 to Victoria.
Back to this, looks like this shorter length here, Ben.
That's it. So up and back.
So we can see in the background, we had it there. It was 25, then they put it back to 22-14 after 15. So now we've got it right, 23-14. 3 ends to go. And now, where has she been for the last couple of ends, eh? Back on it again. You've got to have a rest. It's been brilliant.
It's been amazing. Out of 16 ends, she's probably had 2 ends. Two or three that she wouldn't be happy with.
Yep, I'd say 12 of the 16, 11 of the 16. Jazzy replies with a trial. Brilliant.
That's a fantastic shot as a reply.
They've had a great tussle here this afternoon, these two leads. She just arrived just short. Always got to add that yard on when you're playing the forehand. Oh, just a couple of little technical difficulties there. We'll get through it. You haven't lost your picture. Whoops. Jasmine's just pushing through with that second.
Just excuse that flashing there for a sec. We're just sorting out a wireless problem. We'll figure that out very shortly. Persist with us. We're still getting most of the vision.
Technical issue.
Techs are working tirelessly today. It's been fun running things around in the rain. That's interesting, Stephen Byrne. His father's a fourth-year junior in New Zealand. He's 86 years old.
Took the game up too late.
That's right.
No, Rob. Rowan Brassey's still not at Cabramatta. He's now up at Maitland. So, and he still can play the game. He's an excellent player. Was here at Cabramatta, New Zealand International. Holding two here. Vital end for New South Wales. Not really much on for Victoria. She could just try to dead draw on either hand. Bowl on the forehand short. Could be an issue. She's going to play with a bit of weight. Try to promote her own. Might be a bit too much to play through. Yeah. Now Reece Finn-Young, can you take advantage? Make it 3, put the pressure back on. Would have to win all 3 ends here in New South Wales. She might be slightly tight, but she's got a tight set of bowls here, Ben.
Yeah, she's going to just pump it across rest. She's hidden Jack away nicely and sat for a third shot.
Might be a little bit of advantage here for Victoria to change it over. Draw the Reese's bowl on the backhand. Or they could try to play weight up through the forehand, promote the Jack back. They've got the 3 bowls or 2 bowls behind of Emily's. Just slightly wide there.
Yeah, a little strong.
Yeah. Can she make a 4th? She's on that line that she's been familiar coming this way. Her bowls usually hang around.
If it stops, it might be in the count. She's only got to... Yeah, no, she's gone. She only had to beat that wing bowl.
Yep.
One more in the magazine there.
Do I go again? Or do I try to draw? There's a question. Not too sure. Normally, if you've played it once or twice, you try it again.
Having a good think.
Yep. Looks like she's going to try it again on the forehand. Let's play with weight. She's not far away.
Yeah, she's pretty close.
Just needs to drop.
Great effort.
Sometimes it's so tense to watch those bowls come down. A little more of a hook, but a bit of a free kick, as we call it here, for Reese. Reese Finn Young down that side. She's just got to reach and beat that purple bowl on the wing for a 4.
And she's done it.
And she has done that beautifully.
That'd be 4. Yep.
4 for New South Wales.
Oh, gives them a chance.
Well, 5 shots left and an end to go. Big discussion about...
I'd go a bit longer.
Yeah, the Victorians have certainly had the better of the shorter ends.
Yeah. Yep. I'd definitely try a little something a bit longer.
Barbara Green saying the score looking much better. That's right. I still think what the interesting statistic is they've won a pretty even amount of ends, but there have been some really big scores. You know, Victoria winning a couple of 5s, a couple of 3s, and at the end of this game, a 5 to New South Wales and a 4 changes things immensely.
It was just those middle ends there, Ben, that, you know, they skipped out to 20-9. So, yeah, they got the...
they got the 5 to 3, dropped to 2, and then the Victorians, and then picked up 7 shots for the next 3 ends.
Yeah, that was the key that broke the game there, just there, those 3 ends in the middle. Skipped out to something like 20-9. It's a big bowl for Jazz. They're going to have a chance. I know it's 5 in a 6-bowl game. It's a lot. But you've got to make sure you're there to give yourself at least a chance. Unfortunately, she's dropped short.
2 blue bowls on the line, needing 5, and they have 6 bowls. It's pretty hard now when you've got 2 ahead of Jack like that.
Yeah, the way this lady's been playing this afternoon. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't kill it. And you wouldn't be, with those, like you said, those 2 bowls on the line are going to be very difficult to kill. But there's no kill in this game. It gets respot.
And a respot definitely just not not handy in this situation.
So might be just needing to look for shot aggregate here now, New South Wales. Just running through there, Jasmine. Here's a lovely draw shot by Emily. Well, we'll give her player of the match, I think.
Yes. I don't think there's any argument.
No.
Certainly not from me. She's just played a phenomenal game.
Yep.
And finished really well as well.
Well, not much here to do for Reese. You can just try to be a positive draw. Just try to draw. Maybe get a couple of shots in there. Possibly 3. New South Wales can't win the game.
No, but it's still very much a squad side, tournament. So, they keep scoring. They change the aggregates and hopefully give the rest of the team some help.
Yep. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow with the live stream. Got 2 more matches to play tomorrow here at Cabramatta Bowling Club. Not quite sure who those matches will be tomorrow morning and that, or what type. They'll be decided by the states tonight. And they'll look at the weather as well. I believe the weather is supposed to be fine tomorrow. So we'll look at those overnight in the morning. And, but definitely we'll see some matches on. And that's a cracking shot by Reece Finn Young. Brilliant.
So what can Maya do here? She's got it's still pretty open and a big draw down there through that gap in the front bowls.
Yeah, you can even trail the jack here, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Make 3 if she trails.
These bowls do hook. She's pretty close to doing that.
Oh, there's a humdinger. What a great shot.
That was fantastic. Drew in and used every bit of the bend on her bowls to get back, and just a lovely little toucher there, taking any chance that New South Wales had of finding 5 shots somewhere out, and
she could have even made 3.
Yeah, and made it really hard for Reece Finn Young.
He's going to play a yard 2 over here. Try to get onto the shot bowl back, make the jack go back to Jasmine's bowl there. Very difficult shot to play on this carpet as it starts. You might get a bit of luck off the edge. And put a back bowl. What's your encore here, Maya?
Yeah, that's right. Played one ripper. What's next?
What's next? This will be the end of the game. Well, here's a rip snorter. Have you ever seen it? Whoa,
well,
just nearly.
So if it wasn't Emily, it was Maya. They were putting on an absolute clinic here.
That yellow would have to score. I think they're looking for if there's anything more. We'll get the lie detector out.
Nearly knocked that one into what they may have been measuring. That's a trick for young players there.
Well, while they're doing this, thank you, Ben, for allowing me to come and commentate for you this afternoon and with you.
Divey, I'm glad you were here. I'm glad you're here at the start so I could go and talk about Bowls Link with a bunch of people. And
mate, more than happy to do that for you. And there we go. That's 2 more to Vic. So thank you, everybody, for watching this afternoon. So that concludes our pairs game this afternoon with Victoria winning 25-18. Further scores will be updated on the Bowls New South Wales website, as well as the tables leading into tomorrow's final day of our Junior Tri-Series, State Series.
That's right. Jump on your Facebook pages. We'll advertise there as well. And we'll be back tomorrow. Dobby, you're going to be around as well?
Well, if you want me back, I'll be back.
I'll have you back at any point.
Okay,
that was
there
great.
we go, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see you tomorrow around about 9:15, 9 o'clock for the final day of this Junior Tri-Series. On behalf of everybody here, we say good evening.